This is Daniel Hutchins, and today we are going to do some cinema blend discussions. And today's cinema blend discussion, the first thing we're doing is why Star Wars Diego Luna is in no rush to start filming his Disney Plus series. So here we go. Now keep in mind, guys, this was published 2 days ago, so it's pretty recent. So Diego Luna is getting a live-action Star Wars series on Disney Plus that's centered on his Rogue One character, Cassian Andor, and fans could not be more excited. Unfortunately, filming for the series and countless other series hit a massive roadblock in the form of the coronavirus pandemic. But for his part, Luna is in no rush to start filming his series. That's pretty positive if you think about it, but yeah. Work on Diego Luna's Cassian Andor Disney Plus series had advanced for roughly 4 weeks when production got forced to shut down. And while the actor wouldn't mind getting back to work, he just wants to make sure things proceed with as much caution as possible, which is smart. In terms of getting back to work on the show, Luna told The Guardian, which is like a news source, "Shooting is starting around the world, so slowly we're going back, but there's no rush. To me, what this pandemic brought to my attention is that there are priorities. We have to be cautious and we have to be wise on when and how to go back and how it is the most important, because if we go back to be who we are, we've wasted our opportunity. We've wasted a major opportunity of rethinking and reinventing much of the stuff we believed was crucial and essential that is clearly is not." Okay, now that's a pretty strong quote if you ask me, but there's some more I have to tell you. For Diego Luna, safety around the coronavirus arguably has personal meaning, as the story mentions that Luna's children contracted COVID-19. As for the technical aspects of mounting a return, Luna shared that the manner in which the Disney Plus Star Wars series returns is critical to how the industry will come back in a world post-pandemic. Diego Luna also indicated that there are aspects of filming that could get shared down the road, or at least that is my read on the last line of his comment. Okay, guys, so then, as Luna points out, many shows are restarting filming, like Hallmark Channel's One Calls the Heart, which is already making progress on its next season, when Disney Plus' Star Wars series seems to be a little further behind. Which is okay, though, because, if you think about it, the last Star Wars movie, was big, and now we're going to wait a couple years and then see more Star Wars. So it's going to be kind of like how that's going to go. So then, following The Mandalorian's success, Star Wars fans are undoubtedly anxious to see the Cassian Andor series, which picks up 5 years before the character's heroic death in Rogue One. Adding to the excitement is that the Disney Plus show could introduce Star Wars characters that ended up getting cut out from the movies, which is also really important to Star Wars fans as well, because those are characters we've never explored before, but yet they have to get explored, or at some point get explored. Dune Stellan Skarsgård and Poldark star Kyle Sono, who played Ross's cousin Francis, who both joined Diego Luna in the cast of Star Wars series. And excitement hasn't ended there, because there have been rumors that the Jamie Smits could be reprising his role as Bail Organa for the show. Updated cast list aside from that, fans are ready to see Cassian Andor back among the living on the Disney Plus series. And with the show seemingly starting back production, it will soon join other Disney Plus shows and restarting, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, which had received a bit of special treatment. At this point, it's hard to say what the future holds for Diego Luna's Rogue One prequel, but I think he makes a good point in regards to safety. It'll be interesting to see what kind of measures are taken when the actor and his co-stars can finally return to the set. And Disney Plus has yet to announce a premiere date for his Star Wars series, though it's safe to say that considering the delay in filming, it will be well after this fall's premieres. Okay, so that's one article I wanted to share to you guys that was actually really interesting. I myself am interested in that myself. So, I mean, like I said, I'm a man of everything. I like Marvel, I love Star Wars, and I love DC. But that's aside from the point. Sorry if I'm going off topic, but I just had to make that comment. Okay, so here's another interesting article from our friend Cinema Blend. Okay, wait, was Marvel's Shang almost included in the first Avengers movie? Also, an article hot from the truck 2 days ago. Okay, many Marvel fans have been waiting for Shang-Chi to make the jump to the big screen, and now he'll finally do so when Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings arrives in theaters. With the Marvel Cinematic Universe having been around for over a decade, it can definitely be said that it's taken a while for a character to get his time to shine. But it turns out the Master of Kung Fu could have actually made his MCU debut years ago in the first Avengers movie, and this article is going to explain how. Okay. Veteran film producer Chris Fenton recently released a detailed memoir called Feeding the Dragon Inside the $1 Trillion Dilemma Facing Hollywood, the NBA and American Business, in which he discusses the complex relationship between Hollywood and China. During his lengthy career, Fenton has served in many positions such as the president of the Chinese-based DMG Entertainment Motion Picture Group, which is like this big corporation. In the book, Fenton explains via Bleeding Cool that he was once in discussions with Tim Connors, the former chief operating officer of Marvel Studios, about co-producing films, and during their discussions, Fenton and DMG were apparently offered the opportunity to introduce either Shang-Chi or the Mandarin during the closing moments of 2012's The Avengers. Now, we're going to find out more, guys, so hold on to your hats. There was some good news from Connors, assuming we pony up for more money. They did offer us the opportunity to create a teaser at the end of the Avengers for the China market that would give us a chance to tease a potential character, either the Mandarin or Shang-Chi. It's our decision as to which. Okay, so now it's another passage. Chris Fenton explained that DMG's development team in Beijing thought the best route would be to include Shang-Chi. This stemmed from a desire to show an Asian good guy, as opposed to Mandarin, who was known to fans as an enemy of Iron Man. I mean, if you've ever read the Iron Man comics, Mandarin was a really big villain of Iron Man. Like I said, sorry if I got off topic, but here we go. Alluding to Shang-Chi at the very end of the Avengers would have been interesting, though one has to wonder how DMG and Marvel would have been able to incorporate him in a way that was both logical and meaningful. Admittedly, following the Battle of New York, it makes a lot more sense that Thanos would be the major figure to be revealed during the mid-credit scene. Plus, who doesn't love the final shawarma tag? Interestingly enough, the Mandarin would end up playing a significant role in Iron Man 3, the first MCU installment to be released after Avengers. However, this particular version was an imposter named Trevor Slattery, and based on the Marvel one-shot All Hail the King, the real Mandarin wasn't exactly pleased with his performance. Now, the mysterious villain will make his highly anticipated MCU debut when he does battle with Shang-Chi. The wait to see the characters together on screen has been somewhat difficult. However, with the film having been delayed due to the global health crisis, Thankfully, production is currently ramping back up in Australia. Come on, mate, go down to the land down under, see the filming. Yeah, buddy. Shang-Chi's journey to movie theaters may be extended due to the fluid nature of these unusual times, but this first solo venture in the MCU should be well worth the wait. Shang-Chi is supposed to come out next summer, May 7th, 2021. There you go, guys. That's just a little bit of information I wanted to share with you about some more news regarding with Shang-Chi, the master of Kung Fu himself. So like I said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed those news articles, and if you have any comments, list them down below. If you like my content, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you want to hit my notification bell, which is right next to subscribe, you can also make sure you stay notified on all my upcoming videos. So there you go, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my video, and you guys have a nice day. Maybe I might do some more videos tonight. I don't know yet. Just depends on how awake I am after school. So, yep. See ya.